disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, you know, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Yo, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink with Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer. Begging. Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
American Mall. Who?
They all wanna know how I live my life, how I spend my money, how I treat my mom, why. But I hope that he don't show them what I'm truly like. Cause if he does, then my 2 big bills won't get paid on time. Cause I can't afford to lose another pay pick. June's gonna make everybody think I'm crazy. Show the world how I made a stationary statement. Slave trade joke, but I swear I'm not a racist. I said I loved you, but I didn't mean it. On a feels and nagger, eat it. Skin complexion like a white cheddar cheese it. And I'm getting that feeling anytime June. Please don't ask my viewers why they could. Yeah, he gon' show my lousy interview. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, gambling addiction, alcohol abuse. Cash advantage for money matches I lose. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, June, I got a feeling.
That being said,
That being said, hello, this is Phil Burnell, all right? And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing chill, interactive fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive fun. ALT Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead. Psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Meerkat. Artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Hilarious. You can't say that. You serious? Oh my God. What's up, everybody? We are here, and it is time for Wednesday style edition of That Being Said. We got in the house today, Wednesday style, Luda World Order. Hello.
Looking spooky on a Wednesday. Thank you, everybody.
Nice,
I got my
nice.
burger here. I got my Addams Family burger.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Now we're talking before the show. Okay. I know, it's not really on topic, but Twitch is being pretty crazy to the VTubers, huh, these days. I've been seeing stuff on Twitter. Are you dealing with that?
Not allowed to show hips. You're not allowed to look young, I guess. It's really wild. But
Okay.
If you're a flesh tuber, you can do anything. You can get away with anything.
Ah, okay. So if you do, human style is fine, but VTuber style is not fine. That's how it rolls? Okay. Sounds good. Anyways, as you can see, Meerkat is out because the CEO of Microsoft, guys, and Wednesday is a no-go for Meerkat. But on the good news, he should be, he's feeling better at least, so maybe we'll be back on Sunday, all right? So we always hope he'll be back on Sunday. No promises ever, though. You know how that goes. With that being said, next up on the docket is Steve of the Dead. Hello.
Hello.
How you feeling, my friend?
Could have come like cousin Nick, but yeah, got beat.
Is that a Halloween decoration?
Thanks, well done.
I was reminded, someone had posted a Geddy Lee picture.
Yeah, I get
it's shocking.
Yeah.
You don't realize it, but you do really, really look like him. But that's an easy Halloween costume.
Yeah, as like a bassist, I'll take it. It's better than I spent part of my life being called Bono a lot, so it's an upgrade. I'll take that.
Yeah. Very legendary bass player of a Canadian form. Anyways, enough nonsense today. We got a very strict schedule today. Extremely strict. We got 30 minutes of nonsense, maybe an hour of messages, and then I got a legendary game-style game to finish this episode out. And it's going to be hype. It's going to pit Chat versus Ludwig versus Steve in a winner-take-all matchup that will never be forgotten, all right? But let's get through some stuff. Go ahead, Ludwig.
I'm just saying sweet.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. Should be good. Business style announcements. WPIG TV is coming on the way, still in the works, but it will be 24/7 style. WPIG content coming at you. Still in the works, but it's coming together nicely. It's going to be a 90s style TV style theme instead of the 80s radio station. And hopefully it'll be rocking and rolling. But we go live, it'll stop. But everything else, it'll be just playing good old stuff. But she's coming together nicely. But who knows how long it's going to take? You know how that goes. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's get to the fun.
It's impressive you finally reached that level of content. You got it off.
Yeah. You don't think so. But it's like, I was like, let me see. And it's like, oh yeah, I got like 3 weeks. So why not? I got like 3 weeks worth of stuff and just let it roll. And some people post, and you can have like this, you don't play days and stuff. It should be hype, but we'll see. We'll see how long it's going to take to put it together, actually. Anyways, today, let's start with a funny style clip to get us going here. Just a little lightness, a little lightheartedness here. We're going to go to Silent Hill 2 for this clip and just listen, Claire. Use your ears and eyes and listen for anything funny you might hear. Let's go.
I have no idea, Jade. We have frozen stuff to make. If my wife wants to make that.
Oh.
God, every time.
Hang on a second. Let me hear this again one more time. I think I heard something incorrectly. Let me hear this again. This is from 6 days ago, by the way. Very current. I'm not cherry picking an old clip here. 6 days ago. Yeah, this is 6 days ago.
Cop as it is.
Yeah. I'm not fucking around. Here we go.
Stupid bug. What's for food tonight? I have no idea, Jade. We have frozen stuff to make. If my wife wants to make that.
God, it's so consistent.
And I'm just saying, we said it before, those two people, those two women, should not be in the same quadrant of your brain, in my opinion. Is that insane, Steve? Come on. Is that the right take? What's going on?
see, my theory about this is if you assume that the responsibilities and the things that a mum does when you're growing up are incredibly similar to the things that you want your wife to do when you're married, then cognitively it saves the brain a bit of processing power to like keep those things close together. So it may be that, if your mum does like a lot of cooking and cleaning and your wife does a lot of cooking and cleaning allegedly, then your brain's going to keep associating them too. And given that he's had 42 years of saying mum, but only 5 or 6 of saying wife, the brain's going to default to that one more. So,
like, I remember like one time when I was a kid, like I accidentally called my teacher mom, and I was so embarrassed by that I was like, I'm never doing that again. But that's
that
the same
makes
kind of
sense.
Thing. Like, your teacher is like someone like an older female figure that you're around a long time who teaches you things, and it's easy to get that mixed up when you're a kid. But this is like so consistent.
Yeah. And you don't
forget who named it, who came up with the term, but significant mother.
That was Barrett Wells came up with that significant mother. Yes, and I will steal that relentlessly. That is so true. But there we go. That's just a little something silly. This is some light razzing. Nothing serious. Just some razzing. Okay. So if you didn't know, there was supposed to be a Boogie interview that happened yesterday. Boogie and DSP, the interview we all wanted. Everyone wants this. Internet's been dying for this. And it was canceled by DSP himself because Boogie ghosted him for a few days and he couldn't figure out the time or whatever. But
and DSP threatened to talk to Boogie's mom, Keemstar.
God, he said he loves thinking he's so above them too, right? Like he just... Yeah, I was talking to, man, I don't want to talk to Keem about this, but, you got to get those guys in line, Keem. Come on, It's like, all right, Phil. He wanted you to be one of those
manager.
3. Yeah. He wanted you to be in that crew, Philip. Let's not forget that. It's, And he'll flex about that point to LTG, right? But go ahead, Steve.
It reminds me of that time. Do you remember when there was somebody on SRK that had like a list of like top 10 fighting players, upcoming fighting players, and he wasn't on it? And he went straight to the person who wrote it to complain about not being on it.
Yep.
It reminds me of that. It's like going to the manager literally at this point.
It's like
complain about you because you've ghosted.
It's like, I mean, first of all, there's so many things wrong with it. But he's trying to put, now this new Kino arc, I'm the best, and, I'm the cool guy everyone loves. Obviously, everyone loves me. But it's just like, he's trying to go to LTG and say, listen, they are, for me, $50,000 to be on that show, LTG. It's like, all right, so you want to flex that point in that side, but now you're trying to pretend like you're not one of the clowns that Keem wanted to have on your show to clown on. It's pretty funny. But anyways, this clip was on Twitter from Gamerface Gaming, and if you wanted more proof of how bad this Boogie interview is going to be when it happens, check this out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm about to do Darkside Phil's podcast like Keem did, and then I think Jory's got it lined up eventually, and then I'm hoping if we all 3 do, maybe he'll consider briefly putting a spot in on our episode.
So he wants to get this is all, I mean, you heard right there. He wants to get a spot on, he wants Phil to get a spot on LolCal Live is confirmed. So that's kind of interesting. Next up. Yeah, I'm still working. Steve, I know Steve's audio. I'm fixing it. It's floating all over the place. It's not your fault.
I can do on my end.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I'll fix it. So we need Sam back. That's what we need. Sam's having a busy day, so he couldn't join us today, but I'm working on it. Trust me. All right. Anyways, next.
Just out of graciousness, but even not, I still want to go on Phil's thing, and I'm not going to glaze the guy. Like, I have criticisms of Phil, and I'll criticize him to his face. I'm going to mostly tell him, like, hey, sometimes you lack self-awareness, and I think it's the most interesting thing about you. Like, that's my biggest criticism.
Wow, that'll be fun.
You lack self-awareness. It's pretty cool, huh? It's so cool. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying it's like really interesting. Also, assuming that DSP is going to do something out of graciousness, big mistake.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't like want to stream it as well, so that he can get money on his side.
I wonder what the plan is for that, because obviously Philip wants to make the money on the front end of coming on his show, and he wants to get Boogie. I mean, there's got to be some kind of reciprocation here, because let's be real, Keemstar didn't fillet Philip for those 2 hours for no reason, right? I mean, any thinking man might say that, right? But all right, we're not done yet. There's still 30 seconds left. Let's see Wing's big brain take on this whole thing.
But I can't imagine every day sitting down, putting Phil in your thumbnail, and like, well, I guess I'll tell some fart jokes to random people on the phone today.
Oh,
I got it.
Rich, by the way.
Yeah, they're watching Rich right now.
Rich.
They're talking about Rich. That's why they're saying that. I can't imagine doing that. I can't imagine having detractors. I wonder. I can't imagine having detractors. Can you imagine? That must be wild. Yeah.
Imagine talking about lolcows.
Yeah, like as a lolcow saying that. It's really funny, isn't it? Like,
on a show that talks about lolcows.
Isn't that right, chat?
Yeah, having trolls sucks, right, chat? All right, yeah.
On Phil, there's nothing really to shit on Phil about.
Here's the main thing with DSP. He's not bothering anyone.
Nope.
All right, he's not bothering anyone. This is that defense that Philip shat on extensively yesterday, by the way. Remember, he said, just because other people, bad people exist, Rich, doesn't mean people can't call you out for the shit you did. So, interesting how Keem seems to have a different idea about that, but okay, let's keep going.
He is not fucking bothering anyone. So, okay.
Disagree with that. He's bothering a lot of his trolls because he's been winning a lot lately.
Winning, you guys.
Another lolcow saying, this lolcow's taking over the trolls. They're in kind of a union, so I understand sticking up for fellow guys in your union, but come on,
I'm reading this as sarcasm.
You think?
When they were on the camping trip, he mentioned Catherine, and when a certain word that's banned in our chat was mentioned, and I think this is a bit of sarcasm here. That's my take on it.
Okay, Ludwig, you settle the tie. I don't think so. What do you think, Ludwig?
I don't know. I think Wings does imagine like getting money is getting one over on the people who don't like you, even though every other aspect of it is like objectively losing. But sure.
Yeah.
I think Wings is actually just like, he's such a microcosm of the average DSP fan. I think Wings is like a legitimately DSP admirer. I mean, he has all the qualities of what you would find in DSP's quote unquote fan base. Kind of impotent and inadequate, wife 1 foot out the door. Bad health, let's say.
Socially inept. What did June say?
Just trying to live vicariously through Phil, which, man, how bad does your life have to be if you have to live through DSP?
Yeah, so, I mean, that's, let's say there's 10 seconds left. I'm not sure anything else there. Let's finish it out.
Bothering me?
He definitely don't bother me.
He talked shit about me one time, and I fucking ruined him. And that was it. Like that.
So...
he ain't bothering me. Okay,
So again, now it's incorrect to call out what lolcows do because they're not bothering you directly. That's what we're going with here. So interesting. I didn't know that's how it worked. So the commentary community cannot call out other people on the internet for doing bad things to their audience if they're not doing it directly to you. If I'm to understand correctly what Keemstar said there.
As long as they're not breaking the law, but if they're breaking the law, there's like a police apparatus set in place to do something about that. So you don't even have to talk about them or make fun of them.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I thought that was interesting.
They're like well behaved in chat and they follow the rules.
Oh, well, that's a little different story. Was it public what they were doing? Did you know about it for 7 years? Yes or no? Answer the question.
How did you know about it? How did you find out about it?
Will it give the detractors a W if I do anything about this?
Yeah.
How long did it take Triple P and Warski to make you ban this person?
Yeah, what's the timeline on that? How sad were you after it? That's another question I'd like answered. Because first words out of his mouth were, I'm sad. Never forget it. Never forget it. Never forget it.
Twisted his arm so much it looked like a straw wrapper.
All right, let's go. Next up, I do want to get to this. I named this stream the Badge of Regardation because Philip had a comment about a certain badge that you get if you are a certain duty-style YouTube creator, duty streams. And Philip said that, well, let's just let him say it. This was after he did Review Tech. I don't know if you saw the Review Tech reaction yesterday, guys, but that was about an hour of saying shit about Review Tech. It consisted of 5 seconds. This is not exaggeration on my point for comedic purposes. This is the legitimate count, and I'm being generous with that count. 5 seconds of Review Tech talking. Everything else was reading a super chat that the Kino Casino guys got and listening to what Kino Casino Bros were saying about him. So remember, we were reacting to Review Tech USA. We heard 5 seconds of it and talked for an hour. Very.
I mean, it's what I do.
But
can't really criticize.
That's fine. That's fine. But however, here's the difference. You don't claim to not do that and berate others for doing that like Philip does many times, right? So that's a little bit different.
I'm just saying it's a good ratio. Game respects game.
Okay, there we go. So that's Philip said he's done with Rich, by the way, but obviously we're not done with Rich because Rich is talking about him on the show again.
Yeah.
And
that was like 3 days ago, wasn't it? He was done with Rich after another hour long.
Yes, and he knows. You know why? Because of the views, right? He even said it last week. You know what gets the most views on my channel? Drama. So that's why he was thinking about going to Kick. And it's so funny now that he's on Kick. He will say, like, all right, guys, because it's almost exactly the split, right? So let's say he had 400 viewers. He'll now have 330 on YouTube and 70 on Kick. But he'll count it out like it's a big hype thing. Like, there we go. We got more than 300 viewers on YouTube. Let's see what we got on Kick. We got 70 viewers on Kick. Yeah. It's like, all right, but...
Hey, guys on Kick, the guys on YouTube are really shitting on you. Do you want to lose to them? Do you want to be losers? Hey, guys on YouTube, the guys on Kick are calling you pussies. Come on.
Yeah.
Let them have that.
It's, it's something.
He loves it. It's like, get this guy off the leaderboard. He loves pitting them against each other. It's like I said in that song, he's like the Michael Vick of cripple fights.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. A little bit of power.
Yeah.
That's all he took.
And now we're, after the Review Tech USA bit, which is the same thing, it's going to never stop because that's his safe target, right? That's one of those mainstream safe targets that Philip loves to go for because he knows the Kino guys hate him. Everyone hates him, basically. And he'll like to say, the detractors are kind of throwing him money. I don't know any detractor that thinks Review Tech USA is cool, by the way. No. I'd love to know who they are and who's saying Review Tech is cool, because I don't know them. But anyways, that's cool. Like whoever you like, but I don't think they exist. Anyways, then we moved on to Duty. Another felting here with Duty. And this was... we'll let it happen, and we'll see how much we watch.
Blogger of Phil. Who's the biggest harasser of Phil?
Yeah.
Jokingly. All right, that Duty streams. Well, a lot of people are calling him my top detractor, which I find.
Who's saying that?
Well, I mean, DSP talks about him the most. So if you're judging by that marker.
That's a good point.
The one who gets under his skin the most.
If you're a viewer, you might say he is because DSP talks about him more than anybody else. That's for sure. Hell yeah.
Whoever returns the most results on Pick Go.
Yeah.
So we should define it
like this is a competition now. Like who's the biggest A-logger of Phil? Who's the biggest harasser of Phil? Who's the biggest person who wastes their life making fun of Phil? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys jokingly he made 9 videos about the Krabby Patty. All right? Jokingly, I said this. First off, you'll notice something as you scroll down and you look at all his content.
This is amazing. Just watch this.
Make any of it. Literally all of Duty Stream's content, he pays for someone else to make.
Okay. So unpacking this, what information do we have? We have Duty's thumbnails, which if you just use your eyes, you can see that I would hope he's not paying for these because he just, he's reusing the same AI pictures to make the, 10 thumbnails, which he has to make 10 thumbnails a day, which would, be an extensive undertaking without the help of AI. Then you might have to pay. But look at these two right there. It's clearly the same picture. You think he's paying someone to put this together?
He streamed earlier today and he said he didn't, but DSP he's thinking about like Duty paying like Pixar animations for the intro or like Dark City to Phil for some of the thumbnail art, and that's all fine. Like that's what you can do when you actually are smart with your money. You can pay people to make stuff for you.
Yeah, and let's not forget, he's saying he made everything. So he equates having thumbnails paid for means he's made everything on this channel you are looking at right now. Everything is made. Watch, he'll say it himself.
Like maybe I would believe he made this one because it looks terrible, right?
What about the one below it then? It's the same exact fucking thing with the Kick logo on it.
But like these thumbnails, he didn't make this.
What's the difference?
No. But like, I mean, it would be time consuming given the volume of videos that Duty puts out to make like custom for each one.
Yeah.
But that's clearly like a quick Photoshop, 5 minutes. That would be all that took.
And that's we're searching so hard for felts, we don't know where to go. So we just like make up stuff now, and this is what we're doing. This is a felting now of he clearly didn't make this. It's an AI picture with a crab on the head. That's about a 30-second job, and I'm not throwing any shade on Duty for this one. I'm throwing shade on Philip for not understanding how easy that is to make.
I wish WWE Champions had like a promo cutting mini game. He would be really good at it. So much better than he is now.
He didn't make this. He doesn't do that. He pays someone. Look at his layout.
So again, is that what is negative about paying? I would love to know.
He pays someone to make all his content for him. So literally his channel is a purchased detractor channel.
No,
you tell me what that means.
To do artwork.
Tell me what that means.
Like it's an account on WWE Champions. He purchased it. He didn't earn those cards. He just bought it from someone else.
What the fuck does that even mean? Okay. Well, it's a purchased account. Okay.
There's nothing.
He says that about people who beat him. I'm sorry to keep bringing up WWE Champions, but whenever he loses in WWE Champions, that guy probably bought his account.
Yeah. Because there has to be an excuse. Even in WWE Champions, there has to be an excuse. When you're just moving colored gems around.
Value, because it's all someone else's work slapped together. You understand?
Again, he's not watching the content, by the way. He's looking at the thumbnails. Go ahead.
It's pretty funny. Now, I was jokingly saying Duty Streams, made 9 videos about the Krabby Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play a little game called Did Duty Do It? All right? Let's play a game. Did Duty Do It?
Okay.
Let's actually... I have not...
You think it's pretty straightforward? Pretty straightforward, right? Just count how many videos that Duty made about a certain topic. It's pretty straightforward concept, right? We should be in and out in 30 seconds, right? All right, well, let's find out.
I looked at his channel, all right? So what we're going to do is scroll down. All right, so this is before.
Why not just go to his channel?
This is before.
I know, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not. He's on the search results, not his channel. This is how you don't felt. I mean, think about it.
Me talking about the Krabby Patty, correct? Yeah, here's metaphor. Okay, so let's go.
Now look at the picture on the screen, right? Look at that.
I also want to point out, maybe there's like a lot of videos of you talking about the Krabby Patty because you didn't shut the fuck up about it for like 2 minutes.
Oh no, that was felting you. You're felted because of that. Stop saying that.
Is this a social experiment again?
Yeah, you were felted because the Krabby Patty was made to make content. Hold on. Begging for tips for the Krabby Patty was felting detractors, I think. Mm-hmm. It's tough to keep track of, but I think that's what we're saying here. Stop seething, Steve. Yes, stop seething.
If Duty did pay for those thumbnails, he's getting his money's worth because, holy cow, look at the publicity he's getting for him.
Holy shit! The biggest shill of Duty streams on the internet right now. We're watching it. All right, so...
Let's see here. Look at the nice... completely invented thumbnail of my wife,
Completely invented.
She didn't actually hold a cucumber, you guys, just so you know.
She doesn't have that blue shirt. We've seen it in the
She's never been to Rich's house, by the way, just so you know.
She didn't climb out of his monitor.
Yeah, like, dude.
Come in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dude. It's completely invented. All right, so a thumbnail
No, complete bullshit. This is not what she looks like, but there you go.
What? Wait, what?
I'll just pause here. You guys go ahead. You guys say what you gotta say. Get it out. I won't say anything, and we'll just move on positively.
She doesn't eat vegetables.
Oh God.
That was taken from someone in chat. Thank you, Suburban Eye.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna rise
GSP
above it,
rages for an hour over review tech dumping on him. Blames Duty and slanders Rich. No, what I did is I felted Rich for an hour.
No, you raged.
This is like those.
It's mental.
You know, like on Twitter, you could see like, okay, I'm not getting political here, I promise, but you could see something happens. Let's say two presidential candidates debate, and same clip. And you'll see one side says destroyed and the other one says destroy, and it's just flipped. This is that right here. So a detractor, of course, when I trust Duty's judgment better than Phil's, for sure. DSP rages for an hour over ViewTech USA dumping him. That's exactly what happened. Philip, though, of course doesn't see that. So what is Duty supposed to write in the title? He, of course, has to say what actually happened, and Philip, of course, wouldn't say the same title because he was the one that thought he got a felting. But it wasn't.
And it was very fun.
It was very fun.
I did is I felted Rich for an hour, and it was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
very fun.
About
I laughed so much.
Fun of him.
Everyone was making.
Good I had a good time. I got to make fun of the guy who's been a bully to me for a decade,
mm-hmm.
and I had a lot of fun doing it, and people enjoyed it. That's not what happened.
Red flag.
But of course, that's
red flag. That's for Philip at 42. Your level of emotional maturity. You find that fun.
Mm-hmm.
Seek help.
You
need help.
Get help.
Thinking what Rich does is bullying. Is this like, has this guy ever been bullied? Doesn't sound like it, because he would know the difference between being talked about on the internet and being like actually bullied.
Well, I think he has, but I think he groups it all together in the same thing. Right, because he has told his story of being bullied at that school before, the Catholic school, remember? And I told him, I said, if he doesn't do it, that's it.
I'm gonna push him.
Yeah. Remember that story? Definitely true story, by the way. Definitely.
Right. Okay, I'm trying to find.
Remember, we're supposed to be counting how many times he talks about the Krabby Patty at this point. Remember that punchline? We're still searching for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is funny. Oh, God. I didn't even see this. DSP finds a new way to beg, creates a card account, and plans to spam his chat with it. Does Duty even know what a card account is? A card account is literally a website where you just put all of your links together on one page so people can find it. There's literally nothing.
Yeah.
He was told by chat that you could add Patreon to that, and he got excited. He's like, oh, yeah, good idea. So, again, Duty with the factually correct title. Go ahead.
That's new. There's nothing on the page that says, hey, click here to pay Phil or click here to do that. It's just listing links.
Yes, there is. What? There definitely is.
How is that a new way to beg?
It's a new platform to you to link your begging methods on.
This is like if I made a business card.
And you added it to your chat. You added it to your Nightbot so that it would pop up in chat regularly.
So it's almost like Duty got that title 100% correct again.
With information on it, right? And I just handed it out. That's what card is. That's what card means. It's supposed to be like a virtual business card.
That's what card means.
Your business card, and on it says, here's where you give me money. How is that begging?
That's what card means. Well, he did have in his physical cards, he did have PayPal link, didn't he? I believe. Was it Patreon?
Yeah, I think so.
So what the fuck does that even mean? Again, there's nothing to anything he says. He gets 9,000. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think he gets these views anymore. Now, I have no evidence of this, of course. I totally am starting to believe that this guy is like viewbotting himself. Or, I mean, he pays for everything else on his channel. He pays for his thumbnail. He pays for the animations. He pays for the layout. It stands to reason he pays for the views, right?
Okay. Of course. Stands to reason.
No.
Stands to reason.
That's a hell of a jump.
And he's has that same view count of Duty has been extremely consistent. You know, how long has Duty had those kind of views? And all of a sudden now he's not getting those kind of views anymore. Very believable. Extremely believable. Yes, I believe this.
Also, like, Phil, hey, this is what slander sounds like. You know, to say like, hey, your views aren't legitimate. You're paying for view bots on your channel.
Yeah, especially since he knows Duty was
Legally
making
questionable.
5,000 a month. So was he making 5,000 a month from botted views?
Yeah, great point. I didn't think
See
about
his
that.
views, yeah.
That
He's shown his channel metrics, yeah.
No, Ludwig, that was a self-felting. Please title things correctly. Showing how much money he made was a self-felt. Come on, guys, you know
He made
this.
a huge mistake by showing how much money he made. Like what?
I have no idea what the fuck that is still the most insane felt for me. Is how Duty showed how much he made. And that was self-felting. I have no... What? I make this much money making fun of you. Well, yeah, that's a self-felt. You shouldn't have shown that. What? That seems like the biggest, W of all time. Hey, here, Phil, here's the facts of how much money I make making fun of you.
Yeah.
What?
Here's how you play the YouTube game and actually profit.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
Because I really cannot believe that this fucking insanely bad clipped video of me.
So you have seen it. or are you just saying that without seeing it? Both are believable to me.
11 minutes, me talking about card? That's the most boring thing possible. That's
Wait, so that's your content.
Good segment on the podcast then, huh? Better talk about that.
I'll bet he made a clip out of that, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did.
Only
that
my
was a
big
segment
fans
to upload later.
Uh-huh, and then he'll make a segment about making segments, too. And then we'll do a schedule segment about those segments in which we talk about making the segments and then the schedule of that. We do have to schedule out the schedule segments now. We have so many scheduled segments.
I care about card because all it is a way to find all of my stuff. How can you? I just don't understand at all why 9,000 fucking idiots would have watched that video. Like for some people,
because you can't understand it, that means they don't exist. By the way, okay, yep, okay, gotcha.
You look at views like that's like a badge of success. This is a badge of retardation.
Oh, interesting badge. Interesting badge.
It's like, what the fuck?
Really
9,000
emboldened
people
by the
fucking
Kino
watched
people,
that?
Here, I found a better example of that kind of badge, let's say. Here we go. I found it. This is what I consider to be that kind of badge. This one.
Oh, I don't...
If you have that.
My favorite one. He was playing a game. He was playing a Call of Duty Warzone, I think, and he was moaning about the matchmaking, and he said, "How could you be? This is so." And then he said that word, and then he realized midway through saying that word, oh shit, I fucked up by saying that word. So he starts going stupid and starts going really loud and yelling to move on very, very quickly. And here we're just like, nah, there you go.
That's why I
say it.
Yep. We're gassed up now. We can say whatever the fuck we want. Come on. That's why the best.
He used to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to go so low as to call Rich Review Tech fat," and now it's like every other day he's calling him fat. It's like, okay, I don't see anything wrong with that personally, but aren't you the guy who said you were above that?
Yeah, that's the thing. And every time it's just shit about saying what Philip, every time I bring up hypocrisy on Twitter, I get these fucking idiots saying yeah, why you pearl clutching? It's not pearl clutching. It's saying how he begged on the platform of not being a drama channel for how many years while playing W Champions. By the way, forget W Champions, saying. I'm not a hateful person. I want to do drama. Then he always does drama. Next one is I never said the N word with the R in it. Many examples of that I posted. And the next one today I posted.
Every time I watch that on Twitch, it's just torture. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for that mute. You're killing me on Twitch by showing those examples.
Oh yeah,
don't stop. I'm not telling you to stop. It's just I got to be more vigilant.
Yeah. Stay vigilant.
And last we're not demonetized after that.
I know. Yeah. I don't even think about it. That's the problem. I get in the show mode and I don't think about what I'm doing. And one day it's going to be stupid. Something stupid I'm going to say. Or, play something stupid. So this is a very classic clip to get out of that. In the same vein here. I want you to listen to this clip. Just I want to get a good taste of Philip's mantra here.
I don't see color.
Uh-huh.
I don't see color at all.
Okay.
I don't see it. I judge people based off of, do we have something in common? How do they behave towards me? You know what I mean? Things that make sense.
Okay, so that's what I do.
Also red flags.
Last night on Kick, why did they play jump scare music for this black man? That's pretty racist. Again, I got no problems with saying it. the thing is, when you try to morally grandstand on this idea that you don't do that, it's pretty funny to call you out on it, isn't it? So there we go. Anyways, don't see color though. Wasn't sure that this
one
was
one of the things I do love about that clip is right at the start he stumbles a lot, and verbal stumbling is often not always, but often a sign that some cognitive processing is going on. So I think in that situation, he's trying to think about what he wants to say, but his mouth's like way ahead. So he gets I don't do that,
Hang on. OBS being dumb. We're back. We're back. Okay. OBS being dumb. You're there. Hey, what's up? You there?
I'm still here.
Yeah. OBS being dumb. We're done.
I didn't expect to carry the screen
I said like 20,000 great jokes. Where did I finish? Where did you stop hearing me?
I guess just refresh.
Yeah, refreshing work for me.
You couldn't. You got me.
I hope it did.
Can you hear me now or no? I don't think you can. Okay.
I can hear you.
So where did you stop hearing me? I'll keep talking.
Just before all the great jokes.
Okay, great. But anyways, can he pin himself or not? Did he pin that himself? I need to know. So, because some people said he did.
He must be able to, surely.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be his chat, isn't it?
Yeah. So like,
if he's at least got moderator power. So.
That's the next level of narcissism, to pin your own chats because you think they're so fucking funny. Are you there, Ludwig?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anything pinned in our chat at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Pin something in chat now. Anyways, I want to get to the one more comment.
Why?
This
is for a few hundred people to know where my information is.
Yes.
I don't understand it.
Uh-huh.
At all. I'm
He's so
lost.
obsessed with view counts.
Yes, yeah, that's the thing that cuts him right in the fucking heart is view counts,
You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? Right, anyway, to try to get to what we're getting. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Here's the first video. Oh, by the way, here we go again. Look at this.
Here we go again. Holy shit, man. Here we go again.
It's not even a real picture.
Here we go again.
Wait, here we go again. Look at this. Again. Here's the first. Okay, video. Oh, by the way, here we go again. Look at this. Again.
It's a good thing Cat doesn't watch.
Not the head, not the whole thing. Just
like
it's in the middle of the cleavage.
Why are we doing this is my ultimate question. Like, I know we're trying to look for a felt, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? I know he thinks it is because he thinks he's winning or something, whatever.
People are like, you need to go on the offense, man. You need to show these people what's up. And this is what it looks like.
So I guess we definitely are the beneficiaries of this new gassed up Phil for sure. And it's gonna, because we're already talking about the podcast about drama stuff. Like, who's left? We're already begging to get Boogie on. We can't even get Review Tech USA on. Where are we going next with the drama podcast interviews? I mean, what's left? How far down can we go? The only people he brings up is Duty and Super Crazy. Sometimes he'll name other channels, but never anyone else, So I don't know. We'll see what happens. On the interview front, though, he did kind of hint at Arturo. Someone brought up the Arturo drama, and I'm not too versed on the Arturo drama. I know there was some drug use there, but I'm not sure of the details. And Philip did say in his chat, I have to brush up on the Arturo drama. So could be a possible interview in the future, but anyways, who knows?
Did you mention Synthetic Man at one point?
Did he?
It's all just in the past. It just gets
wow. So
I get another Gin Fuel DM to Brian.
I thought, because Brian was going to be one for sure, but he hasn't been called
especially
back
now, someone's been banned.
That
was a major point for Brian. So
yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Archer is one of the most infamous FGC scammers at this point. Oh, okay, there we go. So that'd be hype.
Was that the person where they said that's the DSP defense?
Yeah.
That's him who said that. Yeah, the DSP defense. Yeah. So, but anyways, we'll see about that. We'll see. So the next interview is supposed to be Boogie, but we're running out of topics. All right, let's finish this real quick.
Maturino was the whole thing.
Yeah, Maturino. That's it. Yeah.
And completely fake, but The first Krabby Patty video was
Stop
6
rolling
days
over.
ago. Okay, so there's one.
Okay.
Why do
Two.
you like this?
Here's
I
two.
bet
We
this
have
is sorted
podcast-
by relevance, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because he's
not
still
gonna
on
be
the
by
fucking
date.
searches. Remember, all we're trying to do here is count to 9. You see how long it's taken us? We're not up to 9 yet. And look at this one. This is what I was waiting for right here.
That's about it.
So this, you see the thumbnail just before he says it? That's a, Catherine style female right there. That is, googly eyed over DoorDash.
Better
okay.
days.
Yeah. So it's like a WPIG version of Cat, googly eyed over DoorDash. Okay. That's what I call it. Let's see how Philip takes this.
That's 2. What the fuck is this? What is this? I'm not even gonna ask. Does he think that
Can't
that's
even
a woman
recognize
that would
it
come
anymore.
for him?
Can't even
It's your wife,
recognize
Philip.
it's Cat. Can't even recognize it's Cat.
No.
This has to be denial then. This has to be like, I'm not going to acknowledge that it is my wife and I'm instead going to, because I can't, can't face up to what I've done to her.
I guess. What else could it be? I mean, come on, use your brain
Can't be
for a
that
second.
I mean, yeah, he can't
Yes,
be that
he can.
stupid, but then again, he can. I know.
He
I
can.
know.
Don't think he can't. Never think. Occam's razor. There's always no. That's not it. We've had so many fucking
That's a
definitions for
lie.
Occam's razor now.
No, Duty. Women don't speak with you.
At
all.
Duty is married.
Trust me. There's no woman on this planet that would speak with Duty. Okay?
Well,
So that's 2. 3.
Except his wife.
4.
and he has kids. Go
4.
ahead. We have confirmation Duty had sex. Can we say the same about Philip? Look,
Inside the detractor world, Duty streams on Kino Casino and Lal Kao Lai.
So random channel,
that-
not Duty. What is this? I don't know what this dude is. What's this dude's deal, Ludwig?
Chill Force. He's giving DSP money. He's a weird. one.
Oh, so he's trying to. Is he trying to do the like what Philip wanted June to do? Is to get into the detractor world and make documentaries about them? Very huge market there. Get into that.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, I have a chat with Duty Streams. Okay, so they interviewed Duty then. There we go.
This isn't his video. Why is it on his channel?
It's not on his channel. It's on the search results. You definitely know how to use YouTube. Clearly, we are on the search
Like the-
results.
Fucking name of the channel is right there.
We are still on the search results.
It's bizarre. How did he get someone else's video on his channel?
It's not on his channel. Great.
Well, that's 4.
Very cool.
5, because here you go. 5.
No, that's full.
All right, wait a minute. This one's not about it. This is about me streaming on Kick. That's
Man, this is the smoothest felt of all time, guys. Remember the punchline we were working towards? We have lost the plot.
fine.
How about this?
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, it's part 1 and 2? I'm so confused.
Oh man, very.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Man, this is a very streamlined felting going on right here.
Okay, 6. No, wait. Is that? Oh, yes, it is. No, wait, that's not.
Come
That's
on.
not. By the way,
This is like a bit right now, I don't believe Philip's acting for 1 second, but if you showed this to someone that didn't know, you might think it's a bit. I mean, he's the best actor of all time, It's like Michael Scott here. Hang on, that's not it. Wait, it is. No? It is. Okay, wait. Yeah? Okay, yeah, that is me. Okay, yes, this
Hold on,
is
I gotta
it.
take my shoes off.
No, wait. Is that? Oh, yes, it is. No, wait, that's not. That's not. By the way, on what planet do I look like that?
Bro.
It's the internet, brother. There's someone in chat right now that has me looking like Derek. That's how it goes.
On what planet do I look like that? Duty.
The same planet where I look like Geddy Lee.
Yeah, it's a cool planet.
You superimposed my face. I can't get it to stop doing that. You superimposed my face on like Rich's body or Boogie's body
Okay.
or Wings'
Whoa.
body.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'm sure he appreciates that before
How's
you
that?
interview him.
Uh-huh, really cool. Very chill and positive.
Me. Do you have eyes? I weigh 195 pounds.
I don't
I'm
believe
10
you.
pounds
We've dropped a
overweight.
few pounds now. Haven't we?
Do you have eyes?
Got like a barrel gut that hangs over his belt. Phil, I don't believe you. Show us the scale.
I weigh 100.
Oh, he flexed on that in the chat, by the way. I don't have it here, so I can't show you. But he said, like, yeah, I'm at like 195 now. I could lose about 10 more pounds, but that would require 24/7 working out, which I don't have time to do.
195 pounds. I'm 10 pounds overweight. What are you?
Thank you, Philip.
It doesn't even make sense.
Another clip is
Right?
like, my
Okay.
calves are lean and huge. It's like, well, which one is it? Are they lean or are they huge?
Here we go. So this is what,
Just
6?
use words.
Duty calls the Wendy's near DSP's home to confirm he lied. So that's 6. 7. Here's
Look at
7.
that! Look at that thumbnail. That's kind of funny. When we talk about that thumbnail.
Because there's the Burger King
He
press.
didn't
That's
mention
7.
Go ahead.
Pixar Animation's intro there. He didn't be like, I don't look like that.
Oh, I know. Why not? Come on.
Videos.
Fine with that one.
8.
Good work, Pixar.
There's 8 videos.
Again, that's
Wait a
someone
minute,
else.
it's 8
That's lesser.
Yep, that's someone else.
That's
Okay.
JGL.
Cool.
videos. 8. There's 8 videos.
Mhm. Okay. You
Doesn't
got the-
even notice it's okay.
No, it doesn't even know it's a different channel. Still thinks he's on the channel when he's in the search results, which I think is because he was scared of Duty privating them, which I think Duty said he was going to do. So if he do that, if you go to the channel, will they still show up or not? I don't know. If you private a video and you go to the channel, they won't show up, right? So I think Philip was told that would happen. So he did this instead, but then forgot he did this. So he thinks he's on the channel now, but he's on the search results. But then the search results wouldn't show up anyway either, unless you do it earlier, right? You do it earlier, before he privates them. That would be the play,
Yeah,
right?
but otherwise.
Yeah.
So he gets the
private
tab open
videos
before
don't
he
show.
begins the stream. That
Yeah,
way.
so if you get up in the morning, just leave it up. They will stay up, even no matter if Duty privates them or not. So he is too stupid to that, Wesley H. Absolutely, you're right on that. But he might have, outside the flying monkeys might have told him to do that, right? Duty said he's going to private the video, so open up the tab first and search for him. That's what I'm guessing. But then why wouldn't you just go to the channel then? The same would be true. Anyways,
Wait a minute. It's 8.
probably giving him too much credit there. That's the truth of the matter.
Okay,
Philip?
wait.
Philip? Oh.
9. Are you kidding me? 9. I swear. No,
It's actually
everyone,
7.
Yeah, it's actually 7.
It's 7.
This is the great felt we were trying to get, guys.
Swear to God, I
Hope
have
you
to
enjoy
promise
it.
you something. I didn't watch this beforehand.
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, I did not look at his page beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
God is so
I
disappointed.
guessed 9 videos. All right? I guessed 9. So this is 9 videos.
Wow, such a coincidence.
Awesome, right? What a coincidence. I swear to God, I didn't check any of these out. Hey, let's watch the video here. This intro looks kind of cool. What's going on with this intro? I see you walking in Skyrim. I see there's another.
Viking with him.
Yeah, there's a Viking. It looks like there's another maybe Asian-style gentleman in the middle there. Huh, interesting.
10 videos.
Oh, that's Jasper. It's Jasper. I thought it was Derek.
So did he.
Oh.
10 videos.
Uh-huh. Oh. Anything else you want to talk about? Or?
2D streams.
Uh-huh. This is the big felt thing. Anyways, you got the point by now. We're going to move on because it is almost 4:30
And he also
here.
did, like,
Two.
to his credit, like investigative journalism, called to places by his place, see if it was
Yeah.
able to be delivered. It's like, it
Yep.
wasn't just talking about the clips. He was actually like doing his own research.
And Philip lied about the reasoning he did it. But again, this was all a felt. So whatever. If you care, it was a big scam. If you cared, you're a detractor. I'm not sure the details of this felt thing. It's very difficult to keep up with. It's 4D chess. So it's tough to keep up with, if you guys can believe it. Anyways, all right, let's get to a few messages here before we go on. Let's play 2 or 3 messages, then we're going to do something else, then we got to get to the game. So I will go to the one, the only. The one, the name is a question, so I always trust these. Who's the better liar, Boogie or DSP? Let's go. Oh, you got to turn your mic on. Hang on, I'll tell them. Turn your mic on, buddy. Here it is.
Hey, that being said, I had a question. Which one do you think is the better liar, Boogie or DSP?
All right, so I'm going to trust you, Louie, because I think you know Boogie the best, in my opinion. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but in my head you do. So what would you say to that question?
Man, that's really tough. Like, Boogie knows he's a sociopath and a narcissist. DSP is still in denial. So Boogie has a little bit more just like just awareness and I think experience and expertise with it. Boogie socializes a lot more. He invites people to his house and buys them food and things in order to make them be his friend. So I would say like he's able to lie to more people, whereas DSP like lies to his camera. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. I think Boogie's audience is way more, let's say, diverse. Well, I would say Boogie's audience is, I was going to say, like, I think they're higher intellectual capacity overall. Or am I stupid in thinking that? I would think. Like, DSP's main fans are, as June said, the 3 categories, right? Socially inept, lonely, or whatever. What was the other one? And I think that's, I don't know if everyone at Boogie's like that, are they? I don't know.
Boogie had like a wider sort of general appeal, whereas Phil's chat has been slowly whittled down over the years because of his like toxic abrasiveness. And I think that is because he didn't socialize, whereas Boogie did. So yeah, he's had more experience manipulating people and selling them on a lie. I mean, he lied about having cancer for like over a year without arousing suspicion. Whereas Phil, if he tried that, he would lie in such a way that it is immediately obvious that he's lying because he's just not got the experience of selling something like that. Whereas Boogie has, so I think by default he is.
Yeah, and you see more of Boogie. Like whenever he gets pressed on things, he just starts screaming and starts yelling at the top of his lungs. And he's experiencing that. He knows it's a way to like shut people down.
Yeah, he goes baby mode way quicker. DSP tries to talk his way out, but he'll just still say like stupid shit, but he tries to talk it out, kind of. Like, I can outwit you. But Boogie breaks into baby mode real quick, you're right. All right, next up, we got, this was Steve's nickname in college, the 2-incher. Go ahead.
Hey, that being said, hope you're all doing good.
Hey, I'm the 1-incher.
Do you think it would be possible to convince DSP to take an IQ, narcissism, or any form of personality test live on stream?
No.
I'm almost certain this would never happen because, obviously, but even if it did, and as much as I'm sure we'd all love to see him fumble his way through any of them, would it even be worth it when he's just going to keep being inspired by chat anyway? Either way, what do you guys think, and how do you see any of these playing out? Here's my elephant. Take it easy, guys.
Wow, he's got a pet elephant. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
We got the pet cat, and we have the pet elephant now. So big ups. Nice elephant, dude. Send a picture. It doesn't exist, though. Come on, we got to see a picture of it. Anyways. He would, in my opinion, he would never, ever, ever do that. I don't think narcissists are really down with showing, doing those kind of tests, right, Steve? Because there is a danger of failing it. He can't pass the bully test, guys. He's not the, and the tests that were in the what's the game he played with Kat? The Yakuza, the school games and that he fucking couldn't do. Yeah. So he's not doing that. What do you think, Steve?
Well, he did that emotional. Someone submitted that emotional intelligence test.
Yeah, great video too, by the way. The way his answers were different than the reality.
He didn't take his answers down.
He did. Oh, there you go. Damian Anderson pointed out the same point. He's already took it for a personality test, and he didn't write down his answers. Did anyone else write them down and find out? Like, what was it?
They didn't tell me to write down the answers. At the beginning, it did.
Steve dipped out for a second. His internet was going red. B. Awesome says, if someone maybe donate to him, Philip would definitely do an autism test. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think he would think...
It would have to be like a DSP Reacts thing where like someone else does it and he takes the test along with them.
Yeah, I think he'd be trying to make a joke of it, too. He wouldn't actually answer the questions honestly. He'd try to make a joke about it. But Steve, are you back with us?
Yes, I am. And yes, I do broadly agree. He wouldn't take it seriously at all. And if you could get him in a clinical setting, he'd probably still lie and aim to deceive. So his responses to anything would be suspect. It's really difficult to sort of like test narcissists to that extent because you never know if they're lying or not.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'd be funny. What?
He failed the Baldur's Gate 3 gay test.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one though. Come on. Let's do one more, and then we'll get to something else. Let's go for British style. Let's go. Super Scuffer in the house.
Hi, Super Chuffer. Wings and Boogie recently had a boxing match, and I know Phil has said he would never do such a thing. He would never have a boxing match, but recently PPP took off his shirt and we saw his big tummies, and it just made me think, if Darkside Phil and PPP were to have sex, who do you think would go on top? Who do you think would come first?
No.
And whose house would they do it at? All right, you be good, and if you can't be good, you notice.
Okay.
That's pretty naughty.
That is naughty. I don't think that deserves an answer, honestly. I think Super Scuffers has some fun at a fish and chip shop. He got himself wrapped up in a hell of a night at a rave. He's taking the ciders too hard. Steve, what do you think to that? You can answer this British style. Speak for that, please.
Fucking spat Lucasade everywhere.
No. Oh, we got some answers though. PPP, DSP in a Vegas parking lot. Okay, I like the very, very short answer there, but you answered all the questions. PPP, Phil at Phil's house. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't think Phil would leave the house, so he'd have to be there.
Okay,
that's about as much as I want to think about this.
I'm not taking that seriously. I'm not taking that seriously. All right, moving forward positively here. We got Dockside Bill's Bar and Grill in the house, who says, hey, that being said, this weekend only, free Generita with purchase of a Dockside chicken grinder featuring our special sauce, Yum. Regards from Bill. Big ups to Dockside Bill's Bar and Grill. I don't know if that's real or not, but it's funny. There you go. Big ups to Super Scuffer for the gift. There you go. Jay Wuso says, he transformed his wife into looking like his mom. So pathetic and weird. Big ups ALT, Steve, and Ludwig. Well, we don't know. We do have one shot of his mom. I don't believe she's
from behind.
Yeah, I think it's from behind. She's not that robust, but there is some robustness. But anyways, shout outs to Robust. Movie Sign says, at least duty pays and supports the work. When do you pay anyone, Phil? Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like making fun of people for paying others to work, which is that something you really is worth making fun of? Paying people? I don't. All right.
Yeah. You see a lot of a lot of video game musical remix channels, and they have at the end like the list of patrons, and you see names like Maximilian, dude, and it's like, that'd be nice if like you could save your money and you could actually patronize these other content creators and get your name out there in a positive way, but I guess not.
Oh yeah, so I know. So Gundam is an own channel too, because he pays you to do stuff. So that's not even his own channel. It's a Gundam, is it? I didn't know about that. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And if you've seen, I make sure to include a lot of references whenever I can throw them in.
I have noticed. Ludwig is looking out for us, guys. So if you haven't seen him Gundam videos, watch him. He puts up for us every time. Big ups to Aid Robertson, who says, big ups, that being said, from Ludwig. Big ups, that being said, and Ludwig from Aid and Becca. Big ups. JBRC says, so he called 9,000 people idiots for watching Duty's video about Phil. Way to felt yourself, Phil, and call your own fans idiots for watching you. He's like, that's not even that cool of a segment. That's just me talking about the card. Come on. No one's going to watch that. Vikes is saying slander. I'll read it anyways. But cats over ALT and sat... Okay. Cat's over at ALT's and sat on his router to get warm. No, Vikes, come on. That's just fan fictions. They got to stop. Anshul says, what are 3 Detractor songs currently in your daily playlist? If none, you can name normal style songs. I don't normally listen to Detractor songs out when I'm out and about, to be honest. Do you guys? Are you those kind of style listeners?
Yeah, sometimes. They Were Right. That's a banger.
That's a good one, yeah. I heard someone's like, okay, someone says their new song, so I'll go listen. Let me listen to it now when I'm driving. It's like Darkside Drill's new song I listened to in the car recently.
Oh yeah,
that's very cool. He just does all
Lean
these different.
With me, rock with me. That one you can just listen to whenever.
Yeah, Banana Song, when that first came out, that was definitely in the car because you could play that with the kids in the car. It's not. I don't think there's any bad words in that one. I did edit one version actually of the Pizza Song to play for my children, which is very, very special to do. Gotcha, that's a good one. Anyways, they're all on Spotify. Meerkat songs are on Spotify. So you want to go check them out, go listen. Okay, real quick, because I want to finish in the next 27 minutes, so we got to speed run this. But on Friday, Philip is watching a certain series known as the Top 10 Racist Moments. Okay? So I thought, hey, why don't we give it a shot? All right? So we're not going to watch all this, but let's watch a few you might have forgotten. So let's start with parts 10 and 9.
Until we get taken down.
Yeah, until we get taken down. You know, I don't think he uses any words in this, but we'll see. We'll see.
Video series should not be viewed by
hold on. Here we go.
Warning. The following video series should not be viewed by anyone who is racially sensitive or does not have a strong and large sense of humor.
Strong and large. Is this LTG or? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
This is for comedic purposes only, and no harm is meant by the following.
Okay, that means you can say whatever you want.
Said,
that's a disclaimer now.
Say whatever you want.
Shouldn't be taken lightly, but being that this is such a serious subject, it's funny to kind of joke around sometimes and say things that might, in a serious setting, be racially insensitive, but they're not really meant, and therefore they can be pretty comedic. Over the course of 2010, whether if it was in my real life or, you know, on vacation or maybe possibly
So he's 28.
Hold on, we're still in the disclaimer. Like, he can't even own it. Just own it. What are we doing here? You know, I wonder if they're going to play this part on Friday, by the way, because this kind of makes it. I mean, I'm no expert, but I think this kind of goes against the whole base thing if we explain why we're doing this and how it's not based. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but
that sounds like one of those right-wing grifters that we keep ragging on.
Yeah, you know. So, all right, let's see.
In my real life, or
takes down a few based points when you explain that it's not real, and I don't really mean it anyways. But anyways.
But also, I've been stressed.
Yeah.
Or maybe possibly modifying
Panda wasn't giving up the goods.
Or working on Power Super Turbo cabinets, or even in some of my playthroughs on DSP Gaming, we found that from time to time some racially funny things happened, and therefore we decided to accumulate
racially funny
them. So, without further ado,
I mean, just right in there. Why not?
I'm playing this unedited.
It's DSP's Top 10 Fan-Voted Racist Remarks of 2010.
Gotta point out that it's fans. It's not me.
Not me.
It's
It's
fans.
number 10. Number 10.
What?
Number 10.
Like what, the Norwegian flag for some reason?
All right, you got
we're doing this.
You got
Swedish.
I'm so busy working on these videos that I haven't been able to just pinpoint one number 10 most racist moment of the year. I've only got 9. All right, jeez, I swear to God, you Jews, you Mexicans, you Asians are so demanding. You drive me nuts.
Okay.
Wait a minute. All right, here we go with the hilarious, funny number 9.
That was. You can laugh now. Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay. I was waiting for the laughter. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we've all been through this. We're sitting in a match of Call of Duty, waiting for it to start, and some annoying person just starts yapping about, whether it's some person with an obnoxious accent, it's some underage kid who shouldn't own the game. But in this one particular case, this guy just really got on my nerves. I just don't understand why some people want to sit in matchmaking and talk as loud as they can publicly in a foreign accent. I could see if they were like in private chat with their friends. Why on earth do they need to do this?
You can yap as long as it's not with an accent. Get it?
All right, this is my last game for this set. Shut the fuck up, loser. This is my last game for the set, and I got some stuff to do, so... What the fuck kind of gibberish is that? Where you from, Yemen? What the fuck kind of language is that shit?
Okay.
That's right. I'm hardcore like that. When was the last time that you had the balls to insult an entire country? Yip, 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 yip. Stay tuned.
Okay, well, that was parts 10 and 8. I know it's very
One of
funny.
Meerkat's favorite clips. It's just like, yeah, that's right. I'm racist.
Number 8.
People with weird names, I make fun of them.
All right, we're skipping
Like,
the intro.
every time he talks about Yves Guillemot, it's like Yves Guillemot, and it's like, okay, so he has a foreign-sounding last name. It's like the most laziest, low-effort form of racism you could ever imagine. His name is from another country.
Can you believe that?
Also,
Yep, go ahead.
Just you can see like the bits where the PNG stops. You can see the outline of where it's.
We're still
it's so
working
bad.
on our editing skills at this point, but at least he did editing at this point.
Yeah, I suppose.
Riddle me this. What happens when you combine an egomaniacal, overpretentious,
No.
self-important rapper who thinks that he's God's gift to music. And
Kanye getting some shade here. Didn't expect that.
cross him over with an maniacal, overpretentious, self-important ex-merc who thinks he's the only person who knows what's best for the entire planet. Well, you would get the main protagonist of Dead Rising 2, Tyrone King, or as I like to term him during the course of the game, Kanye Wesker. I mean, this guy just takes the traits from these two people and actually slams
he's
them
even
together
called Tyrone.
in a mishmash.
That's kind of funny, the Tyrone, you know?
That can only be described
Knowing
as
what we know
Japan's
now. No.
actual view of what they think the typical African American is like. I mean, TK is just larger than life. He thinks he's a big shot. He's blinged out to the max. He's always wearing those really cool shades. He's got a giant mace that's really a microphone that's all blinged out, covered in jewels and diamonds. And of course, just like the Japanese think of every single black person, he can pull a gun out of thin air, including...
Now, this is some... Japanese people think black people always pull out guns. This is some we're going all over the place here. So yeah, that's just because the Japanese people always think. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
We're sort of like morally posturing about how this is bad. This is what they think of your typical African American person. This is what the Japanese have. Like how bad is it?
We're going layers deep
here.
here.
Number 8 in the top 10. Racist.
We're breaking new ground here.
Just like the Japanese think of every single black person, he can pull a gun out of thin air, including out of his own asshole, and whenever he fires it, that's right, he has to have it side-cocked, with no recoil. Amazingly magical African-American powers. So...
It's a zombie game.
It's a zombie game where you shake bees to make the zombies pass out. You also fight a tame tiger, and you can throw steak, and they'll run towards the steak so you can shoot them. But yes, let's worry about recoil.
Blaster.
Yeah, definitely.
Kanye Wesker, or TK as he was really called in the game, in my opinion, one of the biggest racist stereotypes of the year. Really funny that the Japanese are still putting this kind of stuff into their games, but let's face it. For how long have we been playing games from Japan where they have this African-American stereotype and it's always this stereotypical kind of a deal? I guess we're just going to have to put up with it a little bit longer.
Well, when you look for it, you find it.
Yeah, I mean, what? Like, this is because he's a character that has attributes such as dressing as a presenter, which he is. He's dressed like Ric Flair or something, and he has a gun that he sidecocks. Therefore... racist moment number 8 for 2010.
Yeah, how is this his racist moment?
There's not even a joke here. Is what's the joke? You tell me. All right. Well, moving forward positively here.
Yeah, that's right. I'm black. I pull guns on my ass, son. Now watch this. Boom, boom. Side shooting, motherfucker.
Here it is. There it was.
Right. Okay. Right.
That was added in
2
post.
minutes for that.
That was added in the post record. We had to add to it. Number 7.
Shit. Oh, we've seen this.
Oh, is this that one?
Several times over the course.
I didn't know this was number 7. Is it? I don't think this is that one though. Let's see.
Who doesn't like lovable rednecks? Several times over the course of 2010, I used a southern accent, per se, in many of my game playthroughs.
Philip, I hope we're going to include the real racist moment from this, or am I going to have to play it manual style?
However, what many people don't know is that the actual origination of this accent came during a casual set of Super Turbo matches in practice for the...
Is that where it came from?
Getting the etymology of accents.
Yeah.
Block the qualifiers back in May of 2010. What had actually happened was Domdai had come over to my place.
Oh, it is
for my Super Street Fighter 4.
Be careful, Ludwig, we might get it.
And during that time frame, he only picked Ryu that whole day. And so what ended up happening was most of the casual matches I recorded during that day had Ryu in them.
Yeah.
And so many fans got pissed off. They said, "Oh, this is a new game. This should be a variety of characters." And it was pretty funny because then some people went to the extreme and started calling Domdai racist things to the point where, it made no sense. They were calling him the N-word. They were calling him a Jew. They were calling him everything.
You were calling him that. I hope we're going to say that.
You could think of. And so when we were sitting down that next week to actually practice Super Turbo for SBO, I decided to unleash a small parody of what I thought the kind of person would be who would actually be using those kind of terms. Check it out.
Oh, that's right. You're a character.
Careful, Ludwig. I'll
Already
play.
on it.
Fag. Get him off the cabin.
Who's Fag Die?
Oh, sorry. Fag die. I screwed it up.
That's what the nigger faggot. Nigger faggot Dan die. That's right.
That's not him. That's someone else. Philip repeats that.
Nigger faggot Dan die.
Wow, I didn't know that was in it. He's gonna play that on Friday? Oh
that
my
was
god.
The Southern voice. That was the all right, boys, it's time.
He's gonna say that on Friday? And that's when, remember he said the whole shit about last week? I never said the ER, I said variations. That is the R. Wow, okay, that could be
a parody.
It was a okay, yeah.
Other people were leaving comments.
And then he also says get the white hats, I believe.
Fuck you. Where's my fucking hood?
Oh, the hood, yeah, casual KKK reference as well. Those are, come on.
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking shit.
Fucking uppercuts, man.
Fuck you, John Rambo. You fucking fag.
Is there any more to this? I'm kind of...
Fuck. Fuck, stop doing it. You stretchy arm motherfucker. You dirty Indian curry chugging motherfucker.
Curry chugging. I didn't expect that one. Big ups to curry chugging. Shout outs to curry chugging. Okay, well, there we go. That was number, and this just again, I don't give a shit what Philip says. This is from October 6th of 2024. I have underlined it for you for easy comprehension. This person asked about using the R word, the hard R, I should say. I actually never have. The clip everyone circulates is me repeating what Booker T said. I guess I'm missing Booker T in this segment, which wasn't a hard R, but idiots just say anything and more idiots just believe it because they want to, not because it actually happened. Okay, well, I actually never have. Okay. Moving forward positively, let's go through what could number 6 be? Number 6.
Hot tip that there's a domestic.
Here we go.
Number 6. Okay, so this was actually one of the things that some people
definitely
did get offended at during my playthroughs this year. This one actually was in the new Medal of Honor game where you act as a Tier 1 operative undercover in Afghanistan looking like a terrorist.
Okay, okay, good. I got the premise.
And
what does the terrorist look like?
I wonder. Maybe certain. We'll see.
At the beginning of the game, you're riding in a Jeep or a car with one of your fellow undercover people, and it looks like an episode of Cops. If you've ever seen that show on TV, it looks like you're riding shotgun in a cop car, riding through this Afghani town, and it's just.
We're pre-bunking, by the way. We're pre-bunking our and
this is context.
You know the context. Logan K in the house says this segment seems more woke than based. Right? It sounds like he was scolding game devs for being racist, and that's what's kind of a weird. I think Philip probably doesn't remember it that well, honestly. He often remembers things as different than what they actually are, and this isn't exactly being. It's like saying that the game developers are racist on that clip. They shouldn't have done that. That's it'll be. We'll see.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
He's picking up what they're doing, which is racist, and he's taking that to an extreme to be like, they might as well be doing this, and it's just an excuse for him to be as racist as he wants to be.
Yeah,
it's fine because they did it as well.
Yeah, he's just parodying them, I guess.
I don't remember ever watching this whole thing. It's not like even racist moments from him that much so far, except, a few. But let's see what this is.
It was just hilarious. All of a sudden, I started making wisecracks about Al-Qaeda cops and all that. So here's a couple of the things that I said. Some people took offense to it. But you have to understand, I'm making fun of the terrorists. I'm not making fun of all Muslims or the Muslim.
I'm making fun of the terrorists.
Oh, my God.
Fair enough.
It's going to get so bad.
Fair enough.
Religion. And it's only meant to be funny.
Is that
so
punching
don't take
up or
offense.
punching down?
Without further ado, Al-Qaeda cops and the
Punching yourself.
Oh, UAV right there. That's a UAV. Let's go on.
It's the way.
Party. I'm Lucia Hamo. Oh, Bezalamo no Miyama. Oh yes, here on Al-Qaeda Cops. Today we are out to catch the infidels. We have a hot tip that there is a domestic disturbance at the home of a Christian. Let us go shoot the fuck out of him. Voila!
Called someone an infidel recently playing
nice.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, where did that come from?
I think we get the point here. Let's go a little bit further.
Most people infidels.
This is.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that this is like not that far off from Team America World Police, and I was just about to ask, do you think we'll get a Durka in here?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Literally just done it then, yeah.
20-year anniversary of that movie, I believe.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Look at that transition, Side Phil. See that? Eat your heart out, Ludwig. You wish we could make transitions like this. Check this out one more time. Watch this. Whoa! Holy shit!
Look,
smooth as
very
silk.
cinematic.
Damn. All right, we got the point with this one. This is kind of, you got the point. You get the punchlines, right? Let's go to number 5. 5 here.
Sometimes I use it. Notably, I used it.
Uh-oh.
Assassin's Creed, it's not Prince of Persia.
Voted as number 5 by the fans is my Italian accent, which I use from time to time, and sometimes I use it. Notably, I used it last year in Assassin's Creed 2. If you remember at the beginning of that game, it was "I push the baby," and then also "It's a me."
Oh yeah, who can forget that one, right? That's such a classic. Who can forget the timelessness of that?
Yeah, Mario. But in this game this year, there weren't as many notable lines. So what I did is kind of when I was playing the game, I went around and just kind of messed around a little bit with it. And it was a little bit funny here and there. So voted number 5. Here it is, my Italian accent in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Here's a couple clips.
All right. I must follow shit. I'm already behind. Mamma mia.
Oh man.
Uncle Mario, I'm hungry. Can we get a pizza? Maybe a calzone.
Like this is when you wonder how, some people are like, how did he get his audience at all? How the audience, how they are. If you found this funny at any point in your life past the age of 10, like you might be a DSP fan. You know what I mean? Like it's like
the rationale of like I'm an all expense racist. I make fun of everybody. I can go bippity boppity, and that earns me like 1.5 inward passes. And it's like, no, you're not even Italian. You're Polish.
The joke is adding a to everything. By the way, that's it. Like a pizza, the calzone. Is that it? Oh, now we're thinking of our next one here. Hold on. Give him a second. Give him a second. Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
We're still thinking. Hang on.
When you're an assassino, you need to have a cleaner underwear all day because you constantly be shitting yourself.
Shit. Yep. Had to be shit.
Yeah, racial jokes can be funny. Absolutely, they can be funny. But this is so far from funny. It's just saying stuff, right? Just like the lowest level possible. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no thinking involved at all with this.
There's a lot of thinking. It took him like 20 seconds to think of shit.
Yeah. He's trying to. He pulled the hand. The what's it called? The parachute. Fuck it. I got nothing. All right, go to shit. Just throw the shit out there. Oh, Ludwig felt it again. Look at this transition again.
Because you constantly be shitting yourself. He's dead to fine climbing.
Look at that. Oh.
When in doubt, shit comes out.
Yep.
It's a Jenny. It's a my lovely Jenny. Hello. Oh, hello, Maria.
You got the point. We're just saying the names now with A on it. That was number 5. Here's number 4.
I'm starting to think the fans didn't vote for this.
Yeah, I think to be fair, like that was more offensive because it just wasn't funny rather than it being racist.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I thought that my Indigo Prophecy playthrough this year was unique for a couple of reasons. First, simply because it was made by Quantic Dream, the same company who had made Heavy Rain previously in the year.
Oh,
wow, how unique.
Any Heavy Rain coming out? Yeah. Any Heavy Rain in this? I hope so.
Another reason is the interesting inclusion of some really
unique thing about it is the developer made a different
stereotype.
Very interesting. I did not know that.
We're back to the stereotypes again. The racist, right? Okay, so it's the devs that are
okay.
racist.
Uh-oh. Woke side Phil, watch out.
The interesting inclusion of some really weird racist stereotypes. And first of all,
This
yes,
is not a
everyone knows
racist
that Lucas
moment.
King, for
Black
whatever
coffee.
reason-
What a racist stereotype. He drinks black coffee. You know why? Because he's black.
Yeah, and also, wait, look, listen, not going to work at 12 o'clock, not at work yet. Typical black man. Like he said that when he went, like when a guy wakes up and not in the morning, he said like, yeah, not having work. That's what another joke from that is. If we don't see any heavy rain, I'm going to be disappointed here in this countdown.
You know, it looks Asian.
So this is
even though he's
before Final
supposed to be-
Fantasy 13,
Uh-huh.
where just that one character is like, oh, of course, sexually assaulting a white woman in the first 5 minutes. It's like, whoa.
And didn't pay taxes, I think, is a part of that as well. Black people not paying
that
taxes.
coming from DSP, like.
The classic trope of black people not paying taxes. Definitely.
White, Caucasian, and
Whoa, hold on.
You know, it looks Asian, even though he's supposed to be white, Caucasian, and he gets these amazing powers. You know, where he does crazy moves and is able to, evade the police repeatedly, like the One, Jet Li. But I think really the racist stereotype that comes out here that just is ridiculous is Tyler. I mean, here's a guy. He's an African American. He's late for work constantly.
I told you. Here it is. Here it is. I thought that was Heavy Rain, but it's this. Here we go.
Guy. He's an African American. He's late for work constantly. He sleeps in. Why does he sleep in? Because he's got a hot white girlfriend at home who he actually bangs instead of getting up and going to work. Then,
Sounds pretty good to
who he bangs?
Sounds pretty good to me.
How many bangs are we talking about?
Who hasn't done this? I feel like this isn't exclusive stereotypes about one race.
It's all black people, by the way.
Instead of getting up and going to work, then when he finally gets to work, he's constantly complaining. He gets tired at night, and he owes a white guy.
Imagine!
You know that
Those
classic.
black people getting tired at night. You know who else does? Women.
That classic trope. Black people always tired at night. Am I right, guys? Oh, let's getting tired at night.
Work $100, and what is he tired at night?
Uh-huh.
And he owes a white guy at work $100.
Yeah.
And what does he do? Does he pay him back? Of course not. He challenges him to a basketball game, which obviously the black man is
Double
going to
or
win
nothing.
over the white guy. It's just so ridiculously racism, and the stereotype.
He's tired
here is just
from all
so
the banging.
Black guy plays basketball.
strong. It was
That's racist.
hilarious during the playthrough.
Your money to buy. Let's school this white boy. Let's do it. Oh my God, it's Scottie Pippen Slam City all over again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, your skyhook sucks, son. Get that shit out of here. The fuck you think you are, boy?
Oh, we got a boy.
Reverse boy.
That's right. Give me that shit. My name's Fingers.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, finger roll, son. Finger roll.
Okay, I don't want to be. I don't believe that was a finger roll, was it? I don't want to be too. It's a stickler here, but.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh.
That was not exactly a finger roll, was it? That seemed to be a pretty normal jump shot. But all right, let's see how Philip. Now Philip's going to tell us what a finger roll is.
Finger roll, son. Finger roll. The fingers got you.
What the fuck?
Zumba down, zumba this out. Super down, bow, zumba the wow. I am back, and I am good at basketball. Look at the stylish layup, yeah.
I don't think Philip knows anything about sports. That was not a layup, so that's two swings and misses at describing what's going on at the screen.
The stylish layup, yeah.
Grew up with people of all races.
Yeah.
The mean
All right.
streets of Connecticut.
3 more left. I hope you're enjoying this so far. All right, 3 more left. Here we go.
I cannot believe it. It is número 3.
Ooh, a bit of Spanish there.
Ooh.
All right, so for this one, I really don't know how to really set it up. I don't know. There's no punchline to it. It's just this simple. When John and I went to play Red Dead Redemption's online free roaming gameplay.
It's this simple. There were Spanish people in there, so we had to make fun of them, right? Come on. I can't, how can we not?
The game basically levels you up, and as you level up, you can unlock new characters, better horses, and different classes. But how ridiculous is it that the game actually started us as Mexicans, and our starting horse was a donkey? Basically, the game was telling us that Mexicans are the lowest form of life and don't even deserve a horse. You ride the burro until you...
What? Because you start the game on a donkey and a Mexican, that means it's being racist? This one's tough to follow. Yeah, oh, okay, level up.
Mexicans are the lowest form of life and don't even deserve a horse. You ride the burro until you earn enough experience points in order to level up and get a real horse. But actually, it was funny because after we did this and we made that video, we actually found out that's not the case, that other people actually start out as soldiers, as Indians, as other different types. But it was just so racially...
And they're better than Mexicans,
ridiculous
right?
and hilarious that when we started, we ended up as the lowly Mexicans and their burro that rides super slow. It's slower than any horse in the game. So
what?
There's really no...
Lowly Mexicans? The lowly Mexicans?
Is it like your character's randomly generated? Is he just one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like
The lowly Mexicans.
He's the one putting racism in this.
Yes,
He's the one
absolutely.
seeing it.
Yeah. There's no mention of them being lowly. He just figured out that if, we start as a Mexican on a burro, we must be lowly. This is, again, we're calling out a game for being...
It's the setting, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
I know, it's very appropriate for the setting, isn't it?
Fucking donkeys are slower than horses, so in a game where you, in the Wild West, where you have to build up to it, the slowest thing will be this. And, oh, God.
Here we go.
I'm showing you the video clip now. There's really nothing else to show you.
That's the long and short of it. Ben Hickax is correct. He's too dumb to be based or woke, and that's why it's funny, because he tries to toe the line of both. He's just, he's just useless in both, right?
And the game tells you that the Mexican is the lowest form of life. Holy shit.
What?
It's just you start as a Mexican, and the game tells you that the Mexican is the lowest form of life. Holy shit. Fucking laughing. I guess we should try to do a mission here. How about this thing here? What's this?
You hear that song? It's like Dominic's Christmas Donkey.
Stay tuned.
All right. Must have been pretty hype stuff there, because we didn't get much of it. That was it. That was just the explanation. Number 2.
Oh, snap. Getting all gangsta up in here with number 2.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Are
Getting
you
all
ready?
Gangsta up in here with number 2. I literally don't have to say anything. Just watch the clips.
Told you gangsta kids and stuff. Look at this shit. You got a hamburger ring. It's fucking racist.
Come on, man. I told you.
Rachel Ray looks a lot different.
Never forget your apron and your bulletproof vest when you cook in the gangsta kitchen. Look at her.
All right.
Looking against the clock, so we start easy side up. Everybody loves a pancake.
Easy side up.
Everybody loves racial stereotypes. This ink is gonna crack under pressure, believe me.
Yo, don't put too much cocaine in those pancakes.
Unprompted.
Black people like drugs. I think that's what we're going for. This one. I got to translate the racism on this one. Okay, go ahead.
We can't have you chasing the dragon the whole episode.
Chasing the dragon.
John's even like this.
He feels
John's
so
like,
awkward.
oh man, we're going there.
It's like I can't co-sign on any of this.
John's
I
face.
feel like, come on, John, do you get what
Come
I mean?
on.
John, easy, John. Yeah.
John's face here is funnier.
Just playing the game.
I actually want to win an award for filmmaking at some point in the future.
All this for a single Rambo? $100 fucking bucks? Come on, man.
Barely covers the gas.
Yeah.
That stuff didn't even work, man. Good luck.
Yeah, that's tight. You done good.
Minute left.
Fucking gangster kitchen. I can't handle it, man. I'm not ghetto enough for this.
I'm not ghetto enough for this.
It's cook on the pavement. Flip it up.
This is just, why was that included? That was painfully unfunny. That wasn't even a joke there.
Flip it up. Quick on those bananas. Oh my god, I gotta bust some rhymes. The pancake wrap.
John looks so unhappy, doesn't he?
U.S. government set up JFK.
What? Lacking the mental capacity to be racist is impressive.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. And like anything John says is the most hilarious shit of all time.
U.S. government set up JFK.
Like, all right.
Yeah, if you want to know, like, his laughs are fake, that's an authentic laugh. Compare every laugh he does to that. That's the real laugh.
Correct. Whoa.
Elvis is still alive.
Oh, yeah. Elvis is still alive.
Elvis is still alive, right?
Elvis Presley died on the toilet. Grab the paint and start to flip.
Where's the racism of this part, too? I'm not...
Shut the fuck up.
It might come in a minute. Now, we've had a transition again.
Yeah.
Bill's back on screen.
Damn, he just insulted you.
Biting the fingernails. That's nice. Oh.
Let's find out who's going to
Nice.
Yeah, rubbing. It's more of a rubbing. This is a great number 2. Hope you like this.
Right. I made one pancake. Get out of Hell's Kitchen, bitch.
You roll the coop.
Can't see me, Josh. Out of Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, wow. We got.
Oh, my God.
You roll the coop.
Can't see me, Josh.
Phil's been in that position many times in his dreams. Right here. Looking up at that nose. Seeing the schnoz. This was, I feel bad for the audience here because that was horrible. I apologize. That was number 2, though. I mean, I've got to play them. I'm just playing them as they're here. Number 1. And this one is Howard, I believe, right?
We're all Uno. Okay, so let me
Howard's
set
not a
this
friend.
up so everyone understands the circumstances surrounding what happened.
Yeah, okay.
This year in July,
Context.
John Rambo and
Listen
I
carefully.
flew out together to Nashville to participate in the Super Battle Opera qualifiers for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Okay.
Now, Howard was also supposed to come along with us, but he couldn't get the same flight. Therefore, he was going to fly out later that day after he had worked. He couldn't get out of work that day. Well, what ended up happening was Howard went to the airport, and there was so much traffic on the way there. He drove for over 2 hours. Keep in mind, the airport is only an hour away from where he lives, but the traffic was so intense, he got there and was literally 1 minute late. They told him, no, you just missed the cutoff. You cannot check in, and you cannot go on your flight.
Okay.
So he had to drive. First of all, he had to reschedule his flight for the next day at an inconvenient time. He had to drive all the way back home, which was another 2 hours of traffic. Then the next day, he had to drive all the way back to the airport again, which again was an insane amount of traffic.
So we're saying why Howard was annoyed before he might say something racist here. This is why Howard was so annoyed, guys, just so you know, all right?
Pretty much because of what's going on at the airports in the United States ever since 9/11. He was in a really mean mood when he finally got to Nashville.
Okay, well, that justifies it then. Absolutely, yes. If you're mad enough, I mean, come on, guys. You know that.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you're mad enough.
Number 1, we're throwing Rambo under the bus.
Uh-huh. If you're mad enough, you know, come on. You know how that goes, guys.
All sitting around at Jack in the Box, kind of joking around, talking a little bit about his ordeal on his flight out, and here's what happened. Alright, so for those of you in areas where you don't have Jack in the Box, this is a ultimate bacon double.
Don't open it.
Basically 2 giant burgers,
Oh, we got a
all
bonus.
kinds of condiments.
God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Never open it.
It's bacon just
Look at the
slapped on
bacon.
there. These guys got the big chicken sandwich, which is like 2 chicken patties, cheese, lettuce, tomato, some kind of sauce. I don't know what's on it. Secret.
John likes that look as well. See, look at Rambo's mouth. This gets Philip excited for reasons.
Patty, cheese, lettuce,
Some
tomato,
reasons.
some kind of sauce. I don't know what's on it. Secret sauce. Okay. Yes, we did get Howard. He finally arrived, so good shit. Day late. Day late and $1 short, but he's here.
Just been through. And then you wonder some things. And then you wonder why we have terrorists. Jesus Christ. Airport security's working well.
Okay.
Wow.
Keep a Street Fighter player from making it to his
That's right. You know, the most dangerous people on the planet, Street Fighter players.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Habib walked right through with his shank.
Okay, so I remember that one. Habib walked right through. Okay, that was Philip set it up there. Okay, so that was it. With his turban full of bombs. Okay, gotcha.
Turban full of bombs.
Okay. It's interesting. Howard gets that treatment, but Phillips N-word didn't get that treatment. Nothing else got that treatment except for this.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool and chill.
So this video isn't really about just like highlighting the racism. It's more about like people say I have racist moments in my content. Let me take them all, put them together, and put context that absolves me of the responsibility.
Yeah. So it's like, again, it's taken away the, what Philip is perceiving as being cool for Casino to watch. He's taken all the fun out if you're there for the racist stuff. You know what I mean? Like, all the fun is just sapped right out with all these explanations, And then we get to this. And, like, number 2, like, what's funny about number 2, the one we just watched with the cooking? There's nothing.
Bro, like, the number one most racist DSP moment isn't even DSP being racist. It's how it's being racist.
DSP gaming, which encompasses multiple people.
There's no gaming clips.
Yeah, and no space either.
I think we do go to a bomb there. Okay. So the bomb.
That's it for the top 10 most racist remarks of 2010. But stay tuned for many more countdowns before the end of the year. We'll see all you redneck, chinky, wetback, monkey-faced, Polak, Jap, wop, Uncle Fuckers next time.
Oh, we got a new outro for the show then. Let me play that again. I want to get that.
Okay, it hit everybody. So no one is allowed to be offended.
Let me get that timestamp ready.
Offender, yeah.
You went for many more countdowns before the end of the year. We'll see all you redneck, chinky, wetback, monkey-faced, Polak, Jap, wop, Uncle Fuckers next time.
Yikes!
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. So
see you on Kick next week.
Certainly a ride, yeah.
All right. So the game I have planned for us today is... Okay, and here's the deal. Ludwig and Steve... You cannot look at chat anymore, okay? For the next 10 minutes or so, just don't look at chat, all right? You're not allowed to look at chat. Not allowed to touch your keyboards either, okay? What we're going to do is I'm going to tell you the title of a video and the time it was released. Your job is to tell me how many views that video has. Closest one wins. Okay? Closest one wins. Doesn't matter if you go over, we're just going for closest, all right? Now, I picked some memorable ones and some ones you will never fucking remember, you never know existed, okay? So I try to make it a mix, right? So here we go. First one I'm going to go with is called... And also, chat, you're playing too. So the first guess I see, I'll count. I'm not going to wait for like all the guesses. I'm just going to pick one, all right? So if it's not scientific, don't come at me, all right? Come on, just for fun. Here we go. Crazy R2U and detractors can't cope with the Krabby Patty. This was posted 7 hours ago on DSP Gaming. Ludwig, I'll let you go first on this one.
250.
250 views is Ludwig's guess. Steve, go ahead.
I think it'd be more 780.
780 is Steve's guess. And chat, I'm going to pick a random one here. I'm going to go with Tony T, who is 780, the exact same thing that Steve said. Oh. The correct answer of that 7 hours ago is 309 views. Ludwig Warlord takes the first point. It is 1-0-0. Next up.
Are we gonna talk about the badges of Regardation? Or do we have time for that?
Oh, we do. I promise we'll get to that. This is real quick.
Okay.
We'll speedrun this. Next up, RTU finally responds to DSP. But what is this? This was posted 2 weeks ago. I'll ask Steve first this time.
1,200.
1,200.
I'm going to go higher. I'm going to go with that 750. I think that's more around that range.
750. Chat, I'm going to go with Toad, who said 766. The correct answer for this one was 911. 911. Less than 1,000. Drama video 2 weeks ago. I was surprised by that. That's why I put it in there.
Shout out 911.
Shout out 911. So the closest one there is, of course, the chat. Chat wins that one. So we were 1 chat, 1 Ludwig, 0 Steve. Next up.
It's a bunch of recount.
That tragedy.
DSP tried to steal Lolcow Live. The true story. This is a clip from his interview with Keemstar. This was posted exactly 1 month ago. I will go with chat first on this one. All right, chat. I'll wait for I see a good guess here. All right, we have 1651. I'll go with you, P-Wop. 1651 is chat's guess. Next up is Ludwig. Go ahead.
I'll go with 1200 since that's a little farther back.
1200 and Steve.
But he's got Keem in it, so I think it might be around 2,500.
2,500 is the guess. The correct answer is 1,000 views on this one. Chat. Oh no, that's
Just
Ludwig win again.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000. That's a month ago. That's 2 for Ludwig, 1 for chat, 0 for Steve.
Oh, man.
Now we're going back in time. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, Part 43. This was posted exactly 14 years ago. How many views does this have, Steve of the Dead? 14 years ago.
I think I know the one you mean. You're referring to. I don't know. Probably a very popular one, so I'm going to go with like 38,000.
38,000 for Steve. Ludwig, world order, please.
Like 15K.
15,000. Chat. I'll go with Native Mamba says 17K. I'm really just picking the first one I see here. The correct answer is 13,000 views. Ludwig takes another one here. 3 for Ludwig, 1 for chat, 0.
Such a classic, though. Come on.
Next up, last one from DSP Gaming. I have some from all channels. Let's go for the Stray playthrough, part 4, Meeting Momo and the Transmitter Journey. This is posted 2 years ago. And
Momo.
Meeting Momo. I'll go with chat first on this one. I'm going to read. I read the titles exactly as they're written. Void says 900. I'll stick with you. 900 for chat. Let's go Steve next.
Yeah, about 1,000.
1,000 for Steve. And let's go to Ludwig World Order.
How long ago is this?
2 years.
2 years? I'll go with 3K.
3K. The correct answer is 1,987. Ludwig is a monster at this game. He is the winner so far. Okay, we have about, I think 2 or 3 from each other channel. So we move on to DSP Reacts. Okay, so this is a little bit different. Change your thinking here. We're in DSP Reacts land now. Here is the title, Misleading Steam Tags, Time-Lapse Plants, and the Cyclist. DSP vs. the Internet, episode 78. This was posted on August 18th, 2024, or 1 month ago. Ludwig, you first this time.
I'm thinking like 600 views.
600 from Ludwig.
That might be a little bit too high, but I'll go with it.
Steve of the Dead, please.
I don't know. That's just a completely random one that's thrown me, and I don't think there's that much in the React, so I'm thinking about 430.
430 for Steve of the Dead. I will look at chat now, and I will go with the one, the only, the Potato with 900. The correct answer is 368. Steve on the board. 368. That is 4 for Ludwig, 1 for chat, and 1 for Steve of the Dead. Next up, we have WrestleMania 29 Vlogs, Fan Access, Ron Simmons appearance. This is posted 11 years ago on DSP Reacts. I will go to chat first on this one. Anonymous Fish says 2,000 right out of the gate. I'll take that. Let's go next with Steve of the Dead, please.
Fuck, I used a WrestleMania recap in the back video because he mentions it, and I can't remember how many views it's got, but I think around 13,000.
Okay.
Quite early on. So
13,000 is Steve of the Dead's guest. Ludwig World Order, please.
Oh, jeez. 6K. I'll go about
6,000. The correct answer here is 4.7 thousand. Ludwig gets another point. I don't think it's possible for anyone but Ludwig to win now, but we do have 3 left. There we go. Now we're going to DSP Throwback. All right, DSP Throwback. Change your thinking here. Going to Throwback. Now I chose some interesting ones, not just the ones from recent times. So we have the Hateful Truth game review rebooted, episode 1, Fallout 4. This was posted 8 years ago. I will ask you first, Ludwig, on this one.
I think like 22K. since it's a popular game at the time.
22,000 in Ludwig's guess. Steve of the Dead, please.
I'm thinking around 8,000.
8,000 is Steve of the Dead's guess. And Chad, I'm looking at you now. RS Nerd says 15,000. The correct answer is, holy shit, man, 25,000. Ludwig World Order takes another point. He said 22,000. Only 3,000 off. Holy shit. Nice. Ludwig World Order found his game here. All right. Next up. Now I went more modern style on DSP Throwback. Phil Cassidy wants all other arms dealers gone. Part 25, Grand Theft Auto Vice City remastered. This is 2 weeks ago on DSP Throwback. I will make Ludwig World Order go again first because I'm not fair like that. You're winning so much.
Throwback. So 15. 15K. I know.
Oh, no, excuse me. This is 2 weeks ago, Ludwig. Just be clear. 2 weeks ago. Sorry. 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
1.1K.
1.1K. Steve of the Dead, please.
I think around 375.
375. Chat, I'll take Kid Flim in the house. Says 300. Very close to Steve of the Dead. The correct answer is 156 kingly views. Kid Flim in chat wins that one. So we have 6 for Ludwig, 2 for chat, 1 for Steve, and I have 2 left. Excuse me, 2 left. All right. Next up. 156. That was not a typo. A buggy, boring, unfinished ripoff. No Man's Sky review 8 years ago. All right, 8 years ago. Steve of the Dead. This is not the most popular video on DSP Throwback. It is the second most popular, though. That's a hint.
Oh, fuck. I think around 12,000, and I don't know why.
12,000 from Steve. I will go.
Most popular.
I will go with. Let's see. Chaotic Knight has 60,000 in chat. Chat's guess is 60,000. Ludwig World Order, please.
21K.
21,000. Everybody undershot this one. This was one of his the second most popular video on DSP Throwback. 122,000 views 8 years ago. This was the most viewed one was the home front, which was 1 million, and this was number 2. Yeah. So there we go. The winner is
That's
chat.
Precipitous. Then that's a hell of a drop off from like a million to that.
Yeah, definitely. And last one of the day, I chose a funny one. I'll say it as it's written. Alert! My future on YouTube is at stake. Please support. This was posted 6 years ago on DSP Throwback. I will ask Ludwig World Order once again.
20K.
20,000 is the guess from Ludwig. Steve of the Dead, please.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 27, something like that. 27K.
27,000, and I will go to chat here and choose someone I haven't chosen before. The Camping Dutchman says 58,000. It's really hard. It's really hard to guess when you go back in the years. This one only has 5.4 thousand views. So the winner is Ludwig World Order with that. Yeah. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the game. That's definitely a game we could redo anytime we want. But I thought it was kind of cool to guess.
They didn't seem very alerted by the alert.
Nope. 5.64 thousand. That's all we can muster up. But okay, yes. Let's get to it here. Running out of time here. But I do want to get to some of the badge of regardation. Excuse me, I almost said it. Regardation moments in DSP's history. Now, I will say this. We did get a message about it, a few messages about it as well, so I want to get to that. But I'll let you go first, Ludwig. What is your favorite badge of regardation moments from DSP? Go ahead.
My favorite is the little tiny Hawaiian shirts and like the little white undershirt he wears underneath it, where you can see the sleeve poking out from the Hawaiian shirt sleeve, because it's literally on. He wears it on his sleeve like a badge.
Nice.
The runner-up is the amount of time he spends activating his tip notifications, animations manually. He has to stop everything and just to click on him. He can't like talk and do it at the same time. It'll probably amount to weeks of wasted time when it's all added up.
Oh God, yeah. Can you imagine?
Every time he does that.
My favorite has to be the one that really makes you think, and there's so many to go to, right? But this one was the first one that popped into my mind, is a lot of people know what I'm going to say, but there was a fire alarm going off in his condo, and he had to record the video, and he did record the video. I'm not even going to talk about recording the video. I'm not even going to talk about forgetting to open it. I'm going to talk about putting paper towels around your door in hopes to deafen a fire alarm. And I think it really takes a special kind of intelligence. I mean special, very specially there, to think that will do anything. You imagine.
This is my sound canceling in my studio, dude. I just put paper towels on the wall.
Imagine that, right? Like putting paper towels. And he said the not opening the case or whatever, that could be a joke, but that even wasn't the joke part. It's incredible. Little order went out for a second. Anyway, Steve, do you have any on your mind that you might say is a badge of regardation for Philip?
I think on the cup noodle video, where he uses a cup to transfer boiling water into the holder, the noodle case itself, the cup noodle. And there's like a counter full of Pyrex jugs behind him. And instead he uses the cup and it goes everywhere. There's just something about that's magical for me. All of just one jug. That's all you needed to do. One jug under your hot coffee thing, and then boom. It's even got a spout. That's literally what it's for. And he goes and gets like a regular cup. I don't know why.
And also, let's not forget eating the noodles with the spoon is something special.
Spoon, yeah.
That's
obviously
interesting. Some great ones in chat I see. Innocent Orphan says, when his electricity was down and his chat told him to ask his neighbors as theirs is down too, Philip's response to that was, I can't email them right now. Very special. Very, very special.
Oh, can I also shout out that time
please.
when his DoorDash was misdelivered, because it just gave me the incredible mental image of him waddling around his gated community trying to find the porch that the picture of the order was on. And that still to this day cracks me up.
And then it's forever immortalized. Forever immortalized in that song. Wood porch does not look like mine at all. Wood porch does not look like mine at all. Amazing. That's how Lemtex entered the scene right there. Another one, Chody Taint buying a second mic for Discord.
Yep, that's a good one. Yep.
Throwing away part of the ground beef. That's something.
Fucking half of it one.
Ludwig is back here. And we're. Can you hear us, Ludwig?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. No problem. Pouring out the bacon grease is one. Now, that's one like you think if you're like 12 or 13 and no one told you, you might think it's fine, right? But you know, then when you're as an adult, you kind of learn that's not something to do, right? Oh yeah, the Gallo says when the hurricane vlogs, there was no power, so we can't turn on the lights. While the sun right outside was bright as shit, but the blinds are down, and he complains about how dark it is while the sun is peeking out outside of the blinds. Just open it up, right? Oh my God, Frog Machine, is this true? His laptop asked him to run something with elevation. He thought that he needed to hold it above his head. That cannot be true.
No, yeah, he needed elevated access, so he thought he had to
I gotta see that clip. Clip it.
It was
someone have it.
Yeah, they were trying to say administrative access, but he thought it meant literally elevation.
No. All right, please clip that if anyone has it. Send it. That it cannot be true. Cannot.
Yeah, shout out to Panda Re. Real life is not all 3D.
Real life is not all 3D. That's a classic one.
Learning how the microphone works, that when you're further away from it, it doesn't pick you up as loud.
All good ones. All good ones. Also, it's on the same time frame as the fire alarm. Don't worry, I'll be able to smell the smoke and wake up if a fire happens.
I'll just jump out the window. What about everyone else? What do you mean, what about everyone else?
Anyway,
there was a hurricane that hit and power went out in his house and he was cold, so he spent all day in his car.
Oh,
in a hurricane.
Or the hurricane vlogs where he's like sitting in the dark and like you can see the light peeking in through the curtains.
Yeah, we said that one.
Yeah.
He said it's too dark. Yeah, he complained about how dark it is. Home defense hatchets. Now does that count? Home defense hatchet? I guess it does.
That's pretty
it?
good.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to give any intruder a fair fight by equipping a weapon for him right when he enters.
But you guys, you guys are spreading slander. There's two. Never forget the second home defense hatchet, which is next to the bed. I'm armed too, asshole. That's the plan. That's good. And putting sugar in the sauce. Oh, Frog Who Wants Alone found it. Can you link it to me? I will play that as an outro. Hatchet to a gun. Yeah. Okay, what's wrong with my internet? 2 hours of troubleshooting. All right,
Yeah, Prisma Scope. That's a good one. Jasper going mad over 60 frames a second.
Someone mentioned the bacon grease in the toilet. That's
yeah, we talked about that one. Oh, come on. Can you give me the link? Are you in Discord? 2 hours of troubleshooting from his DSP. That's DSP Gaming. DSP Space Gaming. I'll just search the title. Gaming Space. Okay. By the way, Philip is at that's why he's no stream today, because he was doing some very serious meeting that no one needs to know about. And of course, he awkwardly talked about it in the most, let's say, the way that'll make people speculate about what it is the most, right? Where you could just say, hey, I got appointment on today, so I don't have to be the show. He says over the top, right? So over the top, like, guys, I cannot tell you what's going on, okay? It's none of your business, okay? Of course, these A-loggers are going to try to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's the electrician to come install the fan, and he didn't want people to know to call like the local electrician and cancel the appointment or something.
You think? I think he would try to beg off that kind of. Like I thought, but you must be right too, because he would be worried about that. All right, here we go. We do have the clip, thanks to Frog Machine, Frog Who Wants Alone. Very frog oriented names here. Big ups to both of them. And this is at 7:30. Okay, here we go. This will be our last clip, then we'll get out of here. Here we go.
Wirelessly to the downstairs modem, had stopped using the downstairs internet, and it's starting connected to the 5G network, which is the
my bad. I'm gonna do a timestamp. Here we go.
/ register DNS. The requested operation requires elevation.
No.
So if I lift my laptop above my head and I type it, will it work? What the fuck does that mean? Requires elevation.
Oh my god.
You think it was a joke, but no, he really doesn't.
You think
know.
it was a joke, but he really doesn't know. Yeah, like if he said like, okay, I'll do it. Like, let me put my password in. Then it's not. We're not even joking about this because just trying to make a joke. He really doesn't know what to do.
Oh god.
What?
Oh my god.
The requested operation requires elevation.
So he's not just user. But
so if I lift my laptop above my head and I type it, will it work? What the fuck does that mean? Requires elevation. I own
if
the
he was
laptop.
making a
that laugh,
like
that fucking laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, if he was joking, he would know what it really meant, but no, he really doesn't.
So I think he's making a joke, but he's making a joke to cover for he really doesn't know what it means, right? Like he just really doesn't know what it means, though.
Run the command as an admin. How do I do that?
Admin.
This is admin.
Admin.
How did you pronounce that?
Run the command as an admin. How do I do that?
That's going on the board.
This is default.
Oh, God.
My default laptop thing. I haven't messed with it. You know what I'm saying? This is
run as administrator, or
how do I do that?
Dude, he doesn't know about that.
That means when he ran the setup on his laptop, he's just a user. He's not like system admin. He's not got that level of like security. He's just gone with the basic bog standard.
You know, he says like "fuck this shit." Next.
Yeah.
You know, fuck
God,
this.
Yeah.
You know he does that. Yeah. Wow. All right, so that definitely counts. Now he wasn't literally thinking you had to hold it above your head, but he still didn't know what that meant. So it was worthy of showing. So big ups everybody. All right, my friends, that will do it for today. Ludwig Order, thanks so much for joining us today. Twitch link is in the chat. Anything you want to pimp out today, Ludwig Order, please.
I'm planning on making an animation for Halloween, a nice little Halloween animation.
Sweet.
A vampire DSP. Looking forward for that. I'm gonna have to draw back my streaming schedule if I'm gonna work on it though. So a little bit shorter streams for October, but
there we
Halloween, hopefully I can get an animation. That would be a lot of fun. Like last year's animation with the Beavis and Butthead parody of DSP.
Yep. That was awesome. Yep. Sounds good to me, dude. Thanks for joining us, Steve. Any final words, please?
Nearly done. I've only got like a couple of segments left, and then I realized, oh, I've actually got to do like all this audio balancing and put subtitles everywhere. But shit, got a bit more editing to do, but it's getting there.
Never ends. Big ups. Can't wait for that. On WPIG tomorrow, we'll be doing part 2 of the drama series, how DSP hates drama, right, guys? He definitely does. And so we're covering all the times he said how much he hates it and how much he despises it. And it's been fun so far going through. We got up to like 2017 in part 1, so part 2, we'll continue on from then on. How much DSP hates drama. That'll be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we'll be back on Sunday. But all right, guys, you have a good day. Do whatever you're going to do. Have fun. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups.
I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right.
Hold on, my bad. I forgot to do a lot of shout-outs, so I'll do it right now, my friends. So I'll play the song again. Don't worry. I forgot a lot of shout-outs. It's fucked up. So I want to say big ups to the one, the only, Joe Dub, who said, between Triple P and Phil, who uses the spoon? Is the question from Joe Dub. That's a question for chat. We'll give the question for chat. We got the one, the only, the Retro Jim in the house, who says, so many layers to justify his racism. And that was kind of the interesting part, because he goes into the semi-racism segments, but he like has to explain them away first, which was very interesting. No, it's not about being Alzheimer's. No, not self-felting himself. Big up some Gator, who says, big ups all. Question for Steve. Seeing his behavior here and now, little has changed. Is there something to mirroring that stunts growing up? Well, I'll ask Steve. Well, there is something to that, and yes, you are right. Big words, big words. Yes, I do agree with that. That's what he said. Big up some Gator. You're a legend anyways. Silence Dies says, you got to laugh at your boyfriend's jokes. Duh. That is true. That is definitely true. You do have to do that. Iwamoto in the house says, badge for me is the dual internet with same ISP. That is one. I'm surprised we didn't bring that up. Iwamoto, you're on the money there. And Eileen in the house says, most dented thing is Kat agreeing to marry Fadil. Ooh, that's a deeper sadness style one, Eileen, all right? But you're all right. Anyways, back to the song. I'm going to restart it because I ruined it. I know how that goes. You want to get the full song. So I'll stop talking now and restart it. Ready? Bye!
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups.
I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears, got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
I've already tried to talk to him like millions of times. He's not going to change. He's going to be the same asshole that he's always been.